For me, the first day of homeschooling of the school year is a time to do fun, special traditions with your children. And I want to share today with you what you can do to have a fun first day of homeschool. In Costa Rica, we also have a different school year than in the US, for example. Can you guess which months are our school year months? I'll tell you later in the video.
My name is Melinda. I am a happy wife and mom of 4. Thank you for joining me today as I share the things that I have learned with other busy young moms like myself.
Today I want to share about how to do a first day of homeschool so that you can have an enjoyable time. My girls are still quite young. When we started the school year, they were 2, 4, and 6, and we have been doing some preschool for several years. I think it's so much fun to have like a school year, even if we're still doing very relaxed schooling. My oldest started first grade, but we won't finish it this year with having a baby and different things like that, and not being able to give her the time for it. And she was anyways a bit on the young side for first grade, so it was okay. But we still had a fun first day of school, and I hope to keep on with these traditions in the future. I'll give you my ideas and you can get your own ideas from it or from somewhere else. I went to a private Christian school for my first 3 grades and then was homeschooled the rest of my years. And for me, either way, it's fun to have a special first day of school. When we started it this year, and oh yes, our school year is February to November. So that is fun that we don't have to switch the school year dates in the middle of the year. We started in February this year. In the morning, I usually dress and comb my girls after breakfast, but this time I did it before breakfast because I wanted them to be ready for the pictures and all that. And my husband stayed home from work a bit longer than usual. He loves to be involved, but most of the homeschooling I do because he is working. He stayed home a bit longer to have some of this first time with us, and that was very special. We had I decorated the table a bit for breakfast, and I had a gift we had bought a gift for the whole family, a kite and a glue gun that all is everyone's. So it was like to start the day, because it's something we all wanted, and that way we could all have a gift. Then we had our breakfast. And after breakfast, we sent the girls outside to look for some treasure stones. It was in our flower gardens. There's some stones around our flower gardens, and I'd hidden some treasure stones. Now, if you want to find out how to make them or more about them, then you can go to the blog post that is linked below in the description. And there you'll have all the information to anything I'm talking about in this video. The treasure stones idea, I had made those. It's where you make a mix that ends up looking like a stone when it dries. I had made them a few weeks earlier, one day when the girls weren't home. I had bought some little gifts that I put in there. Just tiny, like those little animals that grow bigger when you put them in water, or those little beads that grow bigger when you put them in water. So I had a little package of each of those for each of the girls in a stone. And they went and looked for them, they found them, broke them open, had their little gifts, we got it all ready. And then after that, we took our annual pictures. I like to make this little first day of first grade or first day of preschool or whatever sign you want on a little whiteboard we have. And so we took some cute pictures, and it was really fun for me and for them. And I have done that for the past 3 years, even if I just had a daughter in preschool and kindergarten. And we do it very loosely. We don't have anything formal for those grades, but it's still fun to have a first day of school picture. They're so cute. Looking back, I just think they're so cute. And then we sat down with their new books and their new supplies. I'd gotten a coloring book for my 2-year-old, or it was like a notebook. where I made simple pages for her to do. You can see more about that in the blog post. For my 4-year-old, I'd gotten some preschool workbooks, and for my, at the time, 5-year-old, now she's 6 already, I had gotten her first grade workbooks. And so we looked at the books, we looked at their pencil bags. I'd gotten a new pencil bag for each one, which is something they hadn't had before. Had a new pencil, an eraser in there for them. I had scissors for the oldest girls, rulers, whatever. The youngest two have their flashcards that I still like to do with them. You can see more of that if you go to the blog post, and more information to how I like to teach preschool. And they enjoyed looking at all their stuff really much. They were very excited about it. And it is fun to see all the new things. I think I'll probably keep those same pencil bags for a few more years, but maybe I can change out some things, give them a fresh new pencil every year. Different things like that that would be fun. After that, we had a first day of school printable. You can also find that in my blog post. The link to it is free downloads that I downloaded for each grade. Just a first day printable, I said, but a questionnaire. It says, what's your favorite color, what's whatever, all different things like that. And I did it because I figured it would be so much fun to look back on it someday and see. And so we did that for our 4 and our 6-year-old because it was first day of preschool and first day of first grade. We helped them write the things in, but it was still very fun to see, and someday it'll be so fun for them to look back, I'm sure. We put it in their portfolios. It's where someday maybe I'll do a video on them, but where I just store in their preschool years, like once in a while, one of their drawings or colorings, and in their school years, simple samples of their work, so that here there's no official way to homeschool, but I'm keeping records to show someday. If we need to prove something of what we've been doing, I have records of what I've done with the girls. To finish off, we had a simple snack. We had some boughten cookies. I usually make all our cookies, but we bought some cookie packages to do something different, and some little juice boxes. And before my husband went to work, oh, and they went and flew the kite a little bit, and the wind wasn't very good. Didn't work very well. But that was how to have a fun day, first day of school. When my husband left, we did a little bit of their workbooks because there was time and they wanted to. And then we keep on now, just most every day if we have time, every weekday. We do a little while school time, circle time. We're not doing so much the official workbooks anymore. Well, some of them still are, or some of the books there still are. But I still like to have some time to work with my children with memory work and different things like that. You can find links to that all in the blog post. I would encourage you to start some traditions. I always say traditions tie the years together. If maybe your children go to school, maybe your school has special things, or you have special things you already do for the first day of school, or if not, the first day of homeschool. Just special things that add a little touch of excitement, that for each year you can start well, whatever they are. What are your favorite first day of school or first day of homeschool traditions? You can do any of these things that I've done. You can find the links all in the blog post, and you can think of other ways. I think even if you look online for first day of homeschool ideas, you'll find lots of different ideas, and you find what works for you. I don't think we'll do it the same every year, but some of the things like the pictures with the posters and the questionnaires, I think I want to do every year, and just see how we do it. So I hope you have fun homeschooling your children or sending them to school, whichever you do, and that this can be of help to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.